I'd check my cell phone right now to see if I sent her any text if it wouldn't be so obvious that I was checking them. Kate's eyes shift from me to Henry, then back to me again. In fact, both sets of eyes fall on me. "Jobs," Henry says, "while I have Kate here, there's something we both wish to convey to you." My heart is beating so fast I can't believe they can't hear it. I'm now convinced I sent her a text message. I know I must have. Holy Christ. Did I pull an Anthony Weiner? Did I send her a picture of my own, wiener? What did the kids call it? A dick pic? Please, God, say it ain't so. Get a hold of yourself, Jobs. You're falling apart. Henry gestures with her hand like she wants Kate to come closer. "Step inside for a moment, would you, Kate?" she asks. Here it comes, I say to myself. Let me guess. Kate is going to let me slide on my sexting her this one time only. If it happens again, it won't only mean my job. It means my being brought up on sexual harassment charges. But then, I remember Detective Miller is on his way up here right now. Am I, in fact, about to be brought up on sexual harassment charges? Am I about to be arrested? I can see it now. What are you in the slammer for, Jobs? I sent a picture of my wiener to a beautiful young woman who works in my office. Listen, Jobs, Henry goes on. I have a sneaking suspicion Miller is going to want to enlist your services on an APD issue, which means your unemployment cases are about to suffer. That said, I'm assigning Kate here to work with you personally. She'll work directly with you on your cases while you work on whatever it is Miller wants from you. Sound good? My spirit goes from 0 to 60 in less than a second. Just moments ago, I thought I was about to face a scandal and a fine I could never pay out. Probably jail, not to mention the destruction of whatever reputation I had left in Albany. Now, I'm about to be working with the hottest girl in the agency. My luck, she's getting better all the time. I try to play it straight and cool. Maturely. Pursing my lips, I nod. Focusing back on Kate, I say, Sure you're ready for this, Kate? Could be a lot of work. She smiles. I'm ready and willing, Mr. Jobs. Please, I say. Like I told you before, call me Steve. Or better yet, Jobs. Okie dokie, Jobs, she says, her face lighting up brighter than a bulb. Then her eyes on Henry. Will that be all? Yes, Kate, Henry says. As soon as Jobs here is ready, he will begin filling you in on the details. Okay then, she says, eyes back on me. I'll be seeing you, Jobs. Now, here's the thing. She winks at me when she says Jobs. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but she definitely gave me a wink. She turns then, that body-melting smile on her face. I watch her walk out of the office, her heart-shaped derriere bidding me a sweet adieu. Heart be still again. Jobs, Henry says, snapping her fingers. Jobs! Earth to Jobs! Finally, I turn back to my boss lady. She sits up straight in her chair, points at my face with an extended index finger. Now you listen to me, she says. You stay away from that sweet young thing. I see that look in your eyes. You got eyes like John Wayne Gacy. I pull off my black round tortoise-shell eyeglasses, clean the lenses with my tie, slip them back on. That ain't right, I say. She sits back in her chair, crosses her arms over her ample bosom. Go ahead, ignore my advice, she says. But you know the rules about sexual harassment. It ain't the act that counts, it's the accusation. Keep those hands to yourself, you hear? Besides, she's young enough to be my little sister, I jump in, raising my hands like I'm surrendering. I get it, no hands. I knock on the door. We both turn, I the tall, swarthy cop standing in the open doorframe. Am I interrupting something? Detective Miller asks, the slightest hint of a grin on his long, tight, clean-shaven face. Not at all, Henry says, sitting up, her face now full of love and lust. Won't you please have a seat, Detective? He enters the room, holds his hand out for me. I take the hand, squeeze. Miller's grip is so strong, I feel like he's about to pull my hand off at the wrist. Good to see you again, Jobs, he says. I've got a problem that needs attention. What kind of problem, Miller? A problem only one of my private professionals can handle.